What's up, dudes and dudes to the internet? My name's Scyushi, and today we're going to be talking very briefly about the Trove Downtime. Yeah, what are you even doing, Titan, you hacker? Oh, great, my first rampage in weeks. I don't care. So, they're going to be having 12-hour downtime tomorrow on the 27th. If you guys haven't already heard about this, they made a post about it. And there's also a couple new developments, not really new developments, I guess I would say, but basically I'll talk about the stuff that's going on with Gamigo and my contacts with them. So anyways, as far as the downtime is concerned, August 27th, they're going to have 12 hours of downtime, probably the longest downtime that we've ever seen with Trove in regards to something that's not related to a patch. It's going to end up hitting at 3 a.m. Pacific time and 12 p.m. CEST. I think that's Central Time, Central Standard Time or something. I don't know why they're not covering the Eastern times, but that should cover everything across the board, Trove, PC, and consoles. If I'm not mistaken, because what they're actually doing is migrating their servers. Now, that doesn't mean that they're going to be upgrading their servers or anything like that. They are just quite literally moving the physical servers from one establishment into another. So hopefully everything goes as planned, cross your fingers, that it all gets done within that 12-hour span and there's no technical issues or difficulties with actually getting things set up on the other end. So they say, we have an upcoming extended 12-hour downtime coming this Tuesday for all platforms and want you to be able to plan ahead during your server move, even though nobody really reads the forums, honestly speaking. So wait, it's going to take 12 hours? Yes, we apologize for the inconvenience and know there has been much downtime already recently in the past week, but this is our estimated downtime for the process, which estimated time, I mean, we're talking about Trove here, so it's, you can probably expect anything under 24 hours and we'll be happy, right? Like, that's pretty much it. So last week, downtime was due to changes to their online platform, whereas this downtime was them physically moving their servers. So there is still the possibility that they're going to be upgrading their servers, because as they end up moving to a different establishment, it does leave room open for them to end up changing some stuff. But more than likely, I just think this is Gamigo migrating from wherever their servers were that Tryon Worlds kept, and now they're just moving it to another establishment that's probably, I don't know, something more convenient. So they say they'll let you know if the servers are online sooner or later than the expectations, through the Trove forums and through their Twitter. So keep an eye out for their tweets, because they've actually been doing a good job of it. Due to this much longer downtime, we prepared a care package for Trovians, and thank you all for the patience during this process. So we're going to end up getting some more free stuff. It's not great. As per usual, they've, kind of been holding back, I think, on the rewards that they should, or the compensation that they should be giving to players, because this isn't keeping anybody involved with the game. It's more so the people that are still playing Trove are going to end up getting a bunch of free items that they honestly don't really need. So it's going to be 1 day patron pass. 1 day of free patron is always not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Excuse me. 20 lesser dragon cash. I wish they would just give us normal greater dragon cash. I think that would have people a lot happier because of this, because of the downtime. But 20 lesser cash is literally going to be like 20 dragon coins. That's pretty much it, because those things suck. They barely ever give you anything. You'll get 3 Empower gem boxes though, so that's not bad. It's the cost of a couple lunar souls, so whatever. And then you'll end up getting a Streamer Dream box 1, 2, and 3. So there's 3 different Streamer Dream boxes. And then they're also going to end up giving you a dev stream box. So the Streamer Dream boxes 1, 2, and 3. I actually finally have codes for these, so I've been giving them away periodically during my streams. And basically what they are is it's an item that's going to show up in your inventory, and as you unbox it, it's going to give you any of the random allies in the Streamer tab. Which is basically going to be any Trove streamers. Back in the day, they used to push Twitch a lot more than they did with their YouTube content creators. And I actually have the Playful Scytheling right here. Yeah. So that was the one that they gave to me a long time ago. None of these allies are particularly good, and they don't really give any mastery. It's just for the simple fact that you end up getting some allies that are based on content creators and stuff. Even though I, honestly speaking, have no idea what half of these are for. Like, I don't really know the other Trove content creators too much. The Plague Bearer is pretty cool. Some of these are really, really neat. Some of them are just not that neat. I don't know. But either way, so you'll end up getting at least 3 different random allies, so that's actually not too bad. And then the Dev Dream box as well, which is cool because I still haven't gotten all these Dev boxes. Why does it say that this one is tradable? Why? But these are going to be allies that were created by the developers for the developers. So for each of the people that were on the dev team, not necessarily are still on the dev team now. Some of them seem pretty cool. Like, I don't know what this space bug thing, it looks like it's a dragon or something. But for the most part, these ones are usually pretty cheap. Just because they kind of just throw them together and they're just one color. And the other allies are actually not too bad. But either way, we're getting a bunch of free stuff, so I guess we can't complain, right? But 12-hour downtime just means play something else. You know, that's pretty much what happens with Trove nowadays. Is it's like any excuse that players have to go and play something else just makes them more susceptible to not coming back to Trove, you know? And speaking of which, I do want to make some other videos as well talking about like why I still am into Trove in 2019 and whether or not Trove is a game worth playing in 2019. Now, the other thing that I wanted to talk about was my contact over at Gamigo. So if you guys don't already know, basically I ended up getting contacted. I've already got a couple different contacts at Gamigo. One of them hooked me up with the sign up link. It's basically an affiliate link for Trove. So you sign up with that link in the description. You buy stuff out of the Trove store. I get a cut of it, which is absolutely awesome and has made a huge impact in my life. So thank you to Gamigo for that. And thank you to all of you that have actually signed up with that link and bought anything out of the store because it's absolutely awesome. So on top of that, I ended up getting a contact from one of the Trove developers, and that's the guy who ended up hooking me up with not only shut-a-phones. Whenever I'm live streaming, I can use this item that basically announces in-game that I'm live streaming, even though I constantly forget to use it. And then we've got the Streamer Dream boxes that I mentioned previously. Now, there was another contact that popped up, and this was actually really, really cool because this one just came out of nowhere. I thought it was fake, honestly. Because I didn't look too deep into it, but I ended up getting this contact saying, hey, there's some new Trove updates coming out. We want to hook you up with some Trove packs, and we also want to hook you up with the information so that you can end up letting everybody know, are you interested? And basically I said, yes, of course I'm interested, for sure. And then they were saying, then they made a response saying something along the lines of, you know, they want to have this as a new partnership with me. They want to continue giving me this information, giving me packs in the future. And it's a great opportunity. I think it's absolutely awesome. But they didn't actually give me any of the information or anything like that. And then by the time I responded to them saying, yes, most definitely, I'm really interested in this, they were already off at Gamescom. I don't really know that much about Gamescom. I mean, I made my reaction videos to E3 for this year, but I didn't make any reaction videos to Gamescom. I didn't even make my reaction video to TennoGen yet, which I should, or TennoCon. But with the recent Gamescom, that was actually going on, like, I guess until now or something. I don't know. I guess it's a longer event than I thought. Maybe it's like a full week rather than a weekend. But I saw on their Trove Twitter that they were mentioning that they were at Gamescom. And it was funny because they mentioned, like, if you cosplay as a character, you can end up getting stuff. And it's like, cosplay as Trove? Like, how do you do that? You cosplay as a giant cube? I don't know. But anyways, with that said, I didn't hear anything back from them for like over a week, and I thought, okay, they must just be busy with Gamescom. Lo and behold, I finally got a response from one of my other contacts, not the one that was going to hook me up with all this new info for you guys, because now that we've got this recent hotfix out of the way that fixed the Lunar Lancer bug, we've got the next big content update, which more than likely is just going to end up being the Shadow's Eve event. Don't get too crazy about it. I'm still fingers crossed hoping that we're going to get U10 in all the different biomes. I could just only assume, that's just a guess, that would end up being something that would be worthwhile, that players would actually want, and would be very easy for them to end up figuring out, because all they gotta do is paint a new map for each of these and then just make the difficulty appropriate. I guess they would also have to have 5-star dungeons for each of the biomes though, so that could end up potentially being a very, very big content heavy update if they're designing all the dungeons themselves rather than taking submissions from players. Anyways, I ended up getting my contact finally back from Gamigo, and they mentioned that yes, lo and behold, they were at Gamescom. apparently they're back now, so it's only a matter of time before I end up hearing back from that one contact about what we're going to see with updates and stuff like that. But the reason why I'm talking about this now and why I feel that it's important to mention it now is because you gotta remember that tomorrow we're going to have that 12-hour downtime, which means that even if I end up getting a contact from tomorrow, I'm not going to be able to make a video of it because Trove's just going to be down all day, right? Unless I end up, well, no, Trove's going to be down all day because that's 3 a.m. my time. Yeah. Anyways, I just wanted to clue you guys in on everything and kind of just be full transparent. That's pretty much the entirety of what ended up happening, because I've talked about it before, but I didn't talk about it in as much detail, and I just wanted to let you guys know that's pretty much where we're at. It's not like I have a super contact and I can just message them anytime or anything. You know, these things take time to end up getting responses, and especially with something like this, because the people over at Gamigo, if I'm not mistaken, they're like over in Germany, so crazy time difference between us, because I had a friend in Germany that you guys don't care. Thanks for watching. Very much appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully those that super care package, they call it a super care package. I just call it a care package because there's nothing super about it, honestly speaking. It doesn't give us that much. It's too bad because back in the day, we used to get like dragon effigies and stuff whenever they had like these long downtimes and junk. Especially for a 12-hour downtime, you'd think we'd get a lot more than this, especially considering that the player numbers is a little bit lower than it's been in the past. But who knows? Who cares? Hopefully the next update's gonna be worthwhile. Thanks for watching. Smash like, hit sub. Have yourselves a great day. Sayonara. Scyushi out.